State of the City, year 5. Putting on my mic here. We're going live here apparently. We're doing some behind the scenes stuff. So you guys can see how we prepare and get ready. Boys. Oh, the boys. ¿Cómo está? What's up? Good, man. Hey. These guys are the best dressed. Hardest working guys in show business. Hardest working guys in show business. Known this guy for a long time, too long. And this guy even longer. Let me one last round of the speech real quick. Do you have it? I know. Okay. Hey. I know. I need my speech guys too, just in case. And I need the blue pen. The blue pen. You need the blue pen. You know what the blue pen is, right? It's what I mark it up with. See, these are not good blue pens. See, these are chief of staff.
So do you have?
Chief of staff of my life. Laz, who handles all the ombudsman of the city. Momo, the shadow. Come on in. All right. So, as we prepare for the state of the city, wow, no blue pens. Interesting. No, we have them. I actually go through them so fast that I actually run out of them. Actually, you know what? Here's one, I'm sure. Watch this. Bam! Right there. This is the blue pens. These are my markup pens. And, we've as I reflect on year 5, right? We're going into year 5. Just came out of a re-election where I was lucky enough to get re-elected by almost 80%. So for me, it's just a real reflection and recognition that the work that we're doing is validated, which is important because that's why we do it. I do this work, I do this job. I was born in the city, first mayor of Miami, born in the city, and I do it completely and utterly to make life better for my residents, give them all an opportunity to be successful. And when I get sent back, we get hired once and then we get rehired another time. And so getting rehired by almost 80%, which some around me say 80% is 100% because you never get 100% of the people 100% of the time. So it's just a real validation of the work. And what I realize is when you create a city that has low taxes, when you create a city that has low crime, when you create a city that has low homelessness, what are you doing? You're creating a very attractive city. And what we're seeing across America is the exact opposite in other cities. We're seeing cities with high crime, high taxes, high homelessness. And so it's not a wonder that people are fleeing those areas and coming here. We're more mobile than ever as a society. Right? We live in a decentralized world where you can work from almost anywhere, oftentimes in your business. And so, yeah, that is making Miami one of the most attractive cities, not just in the country, but in the planet. And yes, that does sometimes create tension points. We don't believe that government solves every problem, but we do believe that government, in collaboration with the private sector, in collaboration with charitable organizations, in collaboration with religious organizations, can come up with creative solutions to help move the ball forward and either help us on the expense side, we're trying to create more efficient and effective transportation, or trying to create more affordable housing, and on the income side, trying to create more high-paying jobs, being number 1 in the nation in wage growth, being number 1 in the nation in tech job growth. I mean, those are things that are really important to me because that's what I always believed Miami could be. Having been born here, having grown up here, it always bothered me and frustrated me that so many kids in my school would go to these, Ivy League schools and never come back. They would go to stay in Boston and Washington and New York if they wanted to do business, Boston if they wanted to do biotech, Washington if they wanted to do politics, Silicon Valley if they wanted to do tech, and they wouldn't come back. And now that we're creating all these high-paying jobs, 121 new-to-market companies, $1 billion in new wages for our residents, now we're starting to see those people come back.
It is my honor and pleasure to introduce the City of Miami Mayor,
my friend, Francis Suarez.
Today's Miami stands as a shining city on a hill for those fleeing various forms of oppression. For us, our story has been one of newcomers who became natives, of migrants and mavericks who look different but share the same values. From our founder, Julia Tuttle, to those arriving today, each new wave of residents has invested, enriched, and built our city. Now it falls to us to build our city by building on the works of those before us, like Commissioner who's mayor and former mayor who's here with us. Now is the time to reflect and to renew our commitment to ensure Miami remains our magic city. Our strength is rooted in the values of our people, the dreams of our parents, and the promise of our children. And it's a strength and respect that we find every day, from the police officer to the firefighter, from a general employee to a shopkeeper. A strength that sustains our ambition to build a city where everyone from every neighborhood in every corner of Miami has the ability to embrace life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Today's Miami is more than a shining city on a hill, but a vision of what every American city can and should be. A vision of a place where commitment to community is appreciated, families are celebrated, and where all good things can be found. The Miami Miracle is more than just a model for the future of America. This is America, and we've only just begun. Thank you, and God bless you.